Asphalt 8 celebrated 8 years in this platform. But some of these features removed during the update of Asphalt 8. Here we have top 10 feature removed on Asphalt 8.
Yeah, from the darkness, yeah, the party art form, it was just circle inside his head, it made him work all, just like he Urkel, yeah, he turning purple, that's when he sparkle, yeah, he glitz like lightning, turning red, his cigarette, it's so exciting, until you're dead, you're gonna get a little chest, it's overriding, you do your best.
Number 10 Tesla Model S. The Tesla Model S is a low-class D car. It was against Dodge Dart GT and Audi e-tron. As of the 7th anniversary update, the Model S has been removed from the garage for those that did not have it. Number 9 Xbox. Xbox is a game of Asphalt 8 to have released the Asphalt 8 to get achievement. I still remember for playing that. On October of 2020 Gameloft discontinued the Xbox Live in the next update including Windows Phone. The next update is the Facebook login. Number 8 Hot Wheels Update. Hot Wheels Update was a December 13, 2017 update in Xbox, Windows Phone and others, and it also broadcasted in YouTube in December of 2017. On the unknown date they need to update in 25th update, leaving the Hot Wheel cars disabled. Number 7 Toyota Supra Azzy, Mark IV. Toyota Supra Azzy, Mark IV, was a C-Class car. The Toyota Supra is a sports car / Grand Tourer that was produced by Toyota Motor Corporation from 1978 to 2002. The styling of the Toyota Supra was derived from the Toyota Celica, but it was both longer and wider. Starting in mid-1986, the A70 Supra became a separate model from the Celica. In turn, Toyota also stopped using the prefix Celica and began just calling the car Supra. Owing to the similarity and past of the Celica's name, it is frequently mistaken for the Supra, and vice versa. First, second, and third generation Supras were assembled at Tahara plant in Tahara, Aichi, while the fourth generation Supra was assembled at the Motomachi plant in Toyota City. With the A80 version, Toyota took a big leap in the direction of a more serious high-performance car. Again using subframe, suspension, and drivetrain assemblies from the Z30 Sora, Lexus SC300-400, test model pre-production started in December 1992 with 20 models, and official mass production began in April 1993. The new Supra was completely redesigned, with rounded body styling and featured 2 new engines, a naturally aspirated Toyota 2JZG producing 220 horsepower at 5,800 revolutions per minute and 210 pounds middle-foot, 280 Newton meters, at 4,800 revolutions per minute of torque, and a twin-turbocharged Toyota 2JZ GTE making 276 horsepower and 318 pounds middle-foot, 431 Newton meters, of torque for the Japanese version. The styling, while modern, does seem to borrow some elements from Toyota's first Grand Touring sports car, the Toyota 2000 GT. For the export model, America/Europe, Toyota upgraded the Supra Turbo's engine, smaller, steel-wheeled turbochargers, bigger fuel injectors, etc. This increased the power output to 320 horsepower at 5,600 revolutions per minute and 315 pounds middle-foot, 427 Newton meters, at 4,000 revolutions per minute. The word Supra comes from Latin, meaning above. At that time, it was famous for beating the lap times made by the Aston Martin DB7 and Porsche 911 Turbo. Concepts of a successor to the A80 Supra were first shown in 2014, with the final production model of the A90 Supra being launched in 2019 before removal. Number 6 Rough Car. Rough cars are the family members of the Porsche families. Rough is a mid-engined, limited production Porsche-based hypercar. After the Porsche update, the RT12S is no longer available for purchase. Prior to the aforementioned update, the RT12S and all other Porsche-derived cars were given away via multi-stage TLEs, multi-events, and the Rough CTR3 was removed in the 2019 holiday update. Number 5 Mastery. The A mastery was released on 2015 until 2021. It called the Mastery Update. It also broadcasted in 2015. On 8th anniversary update, Asphalt 8 Birthday was removed from the game. If people was a pro of Mastery that can get a new Profly curators. Number 4. Holden Coupe 60. The Holden Coupe 60 is an Australian sports concept by Holden that appears in the Asphalt series and is known by fans as a 2008 Monaro. In 2019 spring update, Holden Coupe 60 was removed in the game. Number 3. Despicamobile, Villain Wheels. The Despicamobile, also known as Villain Wheels, is a fictional vehicle from Illumination's animated film Despicable Me 3. From dialogue exchanged between Felonious Grew and his brother, Drew Grew, it is implied that the Despicamobile was first built and driven by Robert Grew, their father, at some point before the events of Despicable Me 3. The Despicamobile was first introduced in Despicable Me 3, having been under the ownership of Drew. He described it as Dad's Villain Wheels and urged his brother to ride with him as he drove it around the area. During their drive, Drew described the Despicamobile's features. It accelerated from 0 to 400 in 3 seconds, could withstand a nuclear blast, was heavily armed and was a hybrid. Following a near miss with a local farmer, the Despicamobile was accidentally driven off a cliff, and some of its other features were shown. Its pointed front contained a grappling hook and tow cable, and it could generate spiked tires which, coupled with the power from its oversized rear turbine, allowed it to be driven along vertical surfaces easily. The portion of the car housing the driver and passenger could be self-righted when the car was being driven at odd angles. Towards the end of the film, the Despicamobile was also shown to be capable of transforming into a boat and a plane, and was also equipped with missiles. During the climax of the film, the Despicamobile was destroyed by the antagonist, Balthazar Brat, by taking down its rear turbine while in plane mode, which caused it to crash and explode. The Despicamobile, named Villain Wheels, was added in a Munich update as an event-only high-end Class D car. As of the 2018 spring update, the Villain Wheels manufacturer icon has been removed from the brand filters, making the car completely unavailable, although the car's data is still in the game's file. Number 2. Elite Cars. Elite Cars are the Super Saiyan 3 upgrade cars to knock down and win the match. Elite cars were regularly added to the game in all updates until the Porsche update in June 2017. Elite cars would not appear until the Halloween update in October 2018. The Elite status was removed in the 6th anniversary update, with all Elite cars being reverted to the default tune. Number 1. Daily Kitbox. The Daily Kitbox is a pro kitbox in Asphalt 8, Airborne. Introduced with the Fast Lane update, it replaces the Super Racer kitbox and has increased drop rates of rare and legendary items. Upon its introduction, the Daily Kitbox looked like the Super Racer kitbox, but got its screen design with the 2019 spring update. On the unknown date, Gameloft discontinued the kitbox on the game. So that's all of the 10 features removed from Asphalt 8. So let me know at the comment and like SPQR on Facebook and subscribe and hit the bell.